Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Catherine Noose, and I'm running for Assembly District 42, which is in Spring Valley. I've lived in the district for over 20 years. I'm a fifth-generation Nevadan. I was not born in Nevada, but I grew up all over the country because my father was a career Navy officer, so I spent 24 years in the Navy as well. I'm looking forward to taking the state back to the way it was when my forefathers came here back in the late 1880s, when we had that independent spirit and the individual liberties and self-sufficiency, and we didn't have taxes. And we were able to take care of the citizens of the state. So that's what I hope to do back in the Assembly when I'm elected next year. Thank you.
You just said that, this is my you just said that you're pro getting rid of the taxes?
Yes. I remember when the state of Nevada did not have taxes and was able to take care of the citizens and the state, and we were ranked at the top as far as education and places for people to come live, and we're not there anymore.
How would you propose that we would be able to come up with the funds to build and maintain what we are currently trying to do as far as like schools, education?
My name is Catherine Noose, and we were able to do it before if we do like we do in our home budgets and look at where we're spending and make more cost-effective use of the monies that we do have. In the last 10-15 years, we've had huge growth in the base of income coming into the state, but we seem to be less efficient at how we actually use those funds within the state.
Do you know the budget?
For 2011?
Yes.
Not the exact number, no.
Give us a ballpark.
Ballpark?
A few billion.
That actually wasn't my main question. My main question was, are you a supporter of the education reform proposal? Do you know what that is?
Kathy Noose, which part of the proposal?
Okay. Regarding the providing the alternative to class size reduction. Do you have an alternative idea?
In talking with some of the, Kathy Noose, and in talking with some of the teachers in the state, part of the problem with our education isn't so much the size of the classes, but they've got so much paperwork and it's so much administrative, they're spending more time doing paper pushing than actually educating our students. So if we can help get back to the basics of actually teaching our students, then I think that'll help with improving our education.
Would you like to introduce yourself? My name is Kyle. Press something.
My name is Kyle Greenwood.
A little bit about your background.
Intro, elevator pitch.
I'm originally from Hawaii. I grew up there. I got my degree in political science and speech at the University of Hawaii. I moved here 6 years ago, and I've been a poker dealer at the World Series of Poker for 5 years, and in 2 months I get to do my 6th year at the World Series of Poker.
And then answer the question from before, which again was?
Are you a supporter of the education reform proposal or any part of it?
Education definitely needs to be reformed. If you look at the statistics for our state, we're ranked at the bottom. So we need to look at what has worked in the top 5 states and model our education after them, because apparently what we're doing is not working, and insanity is continuing to do the same things that has proven time and time again not to work.
Okay. Let me just finish that question. This is very good, by the way. Are you a supporter of providing alternative ideas rather than having class size reduction?
Yes. Different students learn different ways, and the size of the classroom doesn't matter. If you go to college, you can be in a classroom with 200 people, and you're going to learn just as much as a class with 20 people. So class size is not the determining factor. The class size is not as important as how each individual needs to learn. Some people are more visual, some people are more auditory. So we really need to find out what works for kids and people and teach to the style that they will best learn in, rather than concerned about how big the class size is.
Don Wilbright. Kyle, before you came here, we asked Catherine an individual question, so we'll shoot one at you. You're running for state assembly,
Yes.
and we want to know basically what your boundaries are, your four border walls, the streets.
Basically, it's Arville and Sahara down to Buffalo and Trop, but it's in sort of this big 8 section. And I would definitely like to be able to get onto the redistricting committee when that happens, to make much more sane districts in the future.